Thank you, Senator Collins. Senator Roberts.
No. Thank you, Mr Acting Deputy President. As a servant to the people of Queensland and Australia, I have to express that I am staggered, yet not surprised, with the Greens motion. We oppose this window dressing that is merely the ghost of Senator Milne. We have all we need, Mr Acting Deputy President, to do our jobs in this parliament. Yet clearly, in listening to the people of Queensland, Parliament is not doing its job. We know that. And this is now an admission by the Greens that they are not doing their job. Instead of speaking to sell, why don't the Greens start to listen to learn? Accountability in this parliament, as I've said very often, is almost non-existent in some areas. So let's consider a key area of the Greens: climate. On that area, they contradict empirical scientific evidence and fabricate claims. And on their claims, this parliament has been railroaded into wasting tens of billions of dollars of taxpayer money. That is not accountability, all based on a lie. The renewables policy right now is killing South Australian manufacturing. It is a deindustrialisation policy that the Greens are submitting this country to, a deindustrialisation policy that is being ignored by the government of South Australia and by the Xenophon team and others in this parliament. Now we have the Western Australian Liberals wanting to take up a 50% renewable energy target, and yet there's no evidence anywhere for this, none at all. The only evidence we have is that it's doing enormous damage. The accountability is low, and the Greens are leading this destruction and deindustrialisation of our country. We need, and we've been talking about and requesting, an inquiry into climate science and fraud, but the Greens run whenever we mention that. Inquiry. The Greens, yet again, are wanting to spend more money, raise more taxes to spend on yet another body that is superfluous. That is so typical of the Greens: red tape, green tape and blue tape from the UN. The Greens are tying up this country, deindustrialising this country, when what we need is to reindustrialise and get on the reindustrialisation highway. And to do that, what we are proposing is a transparency portal. This will solve the issue of low accountability. It can all work within the parliament and within the government. I made an announcement to this effect in Bundaberg just last month. In December. Very well received. And what it means is that in real time, expenses are put up to public access on a website, the federal government and each of the state governments, and that reveals everyone's spending, including the Greens' travel. That has led to immediate savings of millions of dollars in the United States states that have adopted that. An integrity portal, if you want to recall it the transparency portal, make it the integrity portal. The last point I wish to make in speaking in opposition to this bill from Senator Ludlam is that this is yet another example of control versus freedom. In a free environment in this parliament and in the public domain, the Greens use lies, the Greens use smears, the Greens use labels to suppress debate. In a free environment, they go straight to control. And what do they want to do? They want to bring in a body that can be corrupted, as it has become in New South Wales, and they want to use that as a masquerade for supposedly to increase accountability. This is just more window dressing. The Greens are very good at window dressing. We need, instead of this excursion, this detour, to get back to fundamental accountability and run this parliament in a way that is in accordance with our constitution to restore accountability. Mr Acting Deputy President, I oppose this Greens bill.
Thank you, Senator Roberts.